So there's nothing like a good morning workout to get your blood flowing. We've still got plenty of wood to process, so I'm getting a chore done and I'm getting my energy pumped up and ready to go for the day. We're back up here, gonna get some more organization done this afternoon. I've got a couple things in this Connex box that I can put in the house Connex box. They don't really go with the shed. They're gonna be in my way and I can free up a little bit of space. So I'm gonna grab those and take them over there real quick. So it's so cluttered in here, it's kind of hard to figure out where to start. But I've got 4 of these stands that I used to use when I did body work. Technically I've got 6 of them, but 4 of them I want to hang up on the wall way back in the back. Since they're taking up a lot of space in the back, if I get them up on the wall and off the floor so I can put things like the hydraulic fluid, the gas cans, other things back there underneath them, I think it'll make more space. That and my dirt bike's back there, and I'd really like to get it out and start working on it and get it tuned up for this altitude so I can ride around my property. So I'm gonna make something. He's got these little hooks up in the Connex box and they're evenly spaced all the way down. So if I make one that fits up here, that'll hold these stands, then I can take it down there, hang it from the hooks that are already welded in, and hang all these stands up and get them out of my way. So I moved some of this stuff around up here because the hooks on the front end of this Connex box are in the same place as down there at the back end. So I can mock this up here, make a little device to hang this up, and then I can take it down there when it's done and actually put it up and put it in place. So I'm gonna use 1/2-inch conduit for this project, simply because the arm has to come out about 2 feet to hold all these stands, and that weight that far out, you're gonna need something fairly substantial to hold that weight so it doesn't sag over time. And what I've come up with is this bar with little hooks on the end to hook in the tie downs, and then have the arms come off and maybe have them bend down behind this so that they rest up against the wall, and it gives them a little more strength, because as the weight comes down, the bottom of the arm will push up against the wall. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, I'll show it to you when it's done. Hang out for just a minute, let me get some of these pieces cut and bent, weld it all together and get it put up. So this is the simplest way I've found to make little S-hooks to hang stuff. Pick your socket, 1/4-inch round stock, pair of vice grips to hold it all together, and you use your ratcheting mechanism, if it'll work, to bring that right around as far as you want. Makes a nice little hook, little S-hook. 1/4-inch round stock, S-hooks this big. They're pretty strong. They'll hold up a lot of weight. I've used them all over my garage. So this is what I've come up with. Got a couple arms that come out. They go around behind the bar, which is hung on by hooks to these little attachments up here. These are the tie downs that the Connex box came with. I don't know how much weight this is going to hold. It does good in there. Move it out here. It's a little bouncy. I did bend these up just a little bit on the ends so that it wouldn't slide if it tilted a little bit. So it is a little bit of weight for that thing. You can see they're hanging down. I put a bungee around them and back to the bar over there so it holds better. it'll hold them from sliding off. One thing that would prevent this from hanging down so much is if these ends extended down further. If I'd have made those another 6 inches long, it would be more to keep them up. But right now they're tilting down and they're pulling this bar away from the wall. So if I had to do over again, I'd make these a little bit longer. But for now, as far as organization, that's going to work. So the hydraulic fluid that was up in the front is now in the back, out of my way. I don't need it that often. Top off my tractor once in a while, once a month. I can come back here and grab it. It's not that hard to get to. My dirt bike's moving that way. My stands are up out of the way. One of these stands was way up front. All of them are in the same place now, organized up. I'm gonna see what else around here I can move around, kind of stack up in this corner. If I have more 5-gallon buckets of stuff, I know I have a 5-gallon bucket of paint up there. I'll probably bring back here also. Get that out of my way. Try and free up that front area. And I'm trying to keep the aisleway clear too, so it's easy to get back here. Little by little, it's coming along though. So that's another day of organizing. Got the stands hung up on the wall back in the back. Bags of concrete moved back there. 5-gallon buckets of hydraulic fluid for the 2 tractors moved back there. It's all back in the back, organized and still accessible. If I need it, I can get it. I just don't need it that often, so we put it in the back. So if you want to hang out and see the progress on this, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that little bell to get notifications when I put out a new video. And smash that like button for me. Help this channel get out there so more people get a chance to see what we're doing. Leave a comment, if nothing else, just to say hello. Until next time, guys, go make something.